Hey guys, John Payano here. You see, I have in my hands here is this documentary of Ayrton Senna. Now, you've all been watching this documentary here, and I wanted to let you know that history changes here for Ayrton in Formula One, like between McLaren and Williams. Like, he won 3 championships with McLaren in 1988, 1990, and 1991. Hello? Hey, Dad. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just getting started here to make another YouTube video. Yeah. Yeah, I got tickets to the New York Jets game. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That was my dad calling me. I think on December 3rd, I will be heading over to the New York Jets game in December 3rd. Anyway, back to this. So Ayrton ran his first Formula One race at Monaco, doing his 6th Formula One race in the season in 1984, and Tolman wasn't a winning team that he joined with. It wasn't even a winning car. Ayrton finally showed how it's done, and he got his first podium. 1985, he won at Portugal driving for Lotus. And the reason why he didn't win the championship in 1989 because he went through the escape road and missed the chicane at Suzuka after colliding with teammate Alan Prost. And Prost was the champion. Senna was disqualified in 12th position. Alessandro Nannini from Benetton gets the win. In 1990, Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost were going for the championship, and Ferrari was battling against the championship with McLaren. Both drivers went into the sand, and Ayrton Senna was the champion. And in 1991, during the Mexican Grand Prix at Mexico, like during practice, Ayrton went off and crashed into the sand and flipped over. Got a little bit hurt, but not that bad. And in the German Grand Prix, Alan Prost went off in the chicane and couldn't overtake Ayrton and decided to take a year off. And at Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix, Ayrton was competing against Nigel Mansell for the championship, but then on lap 9, Mansell tried to overtake Senna, but he went off into the sand and couldn't restart, and Ayrton won the championship for the 3rd time. And then in 1992, Ayrton has no chance of regaining his title. Alright, now 1993, Ayrton won some races. His friend, Formula One friend Alan Prost, went back to Formula One after taking a year off, and he decided to join Williams and won his 4th championship for the 4th time. And Ayrton won his 40th Grand Prix race and won at Suzuka. And Ayrton won the final race of the 1993 Formula One season at Australia, and it was his last season with McLaren. Then in 1994, he joined Williams, and I saw the car wasn't very comfortable with Ayrton. And during the Brazilian Grand Prix, he started on the pole, but Michael Schumacher from Benetton took the lead from him. And while running in second place, Senna's car slid off and Ayrton spun out, and Schumacher won the race. In the Pacific Grand Prix, Ayrton started on the pole for the second time, but Schumacher got a better start than him, and Ayrton got hit by the McLaren behind him, and the Ferrari collided into his Williams Renault, and Schumacher won for the second time. And Ayrton wanted Frank Williams and his team to protest Benetton, which they didn't do. And at the San Marino Grand Prix from Imola, during practice, Ayrton was testing the car and spun out entering the hairpin, but continued on. And at 4 years earlier, as you just saw with Ayrton, he met his close friend named Rubens Barrichello. Ronaldo Leme, the reporter was telling Rubens if he already knows Ayrton, or he would introduce Rubens to Ayrton, but Rubens says he knows him. And he knows him because he follows Formula One. He was nervous because Ayrton was close to him and he was nervous. And during practice, Rubens was with the Jordan team, and he crashed on top of the tire barrier and flipped over, and he missed. He didn't enter the chicane well. He hit the curb, which sent him flying in the air. And during qualifying, Roland Ratzenberger from the MTV Simtech team was killed during qualifying. His car left the road after exiting the Tamburello corner. His car went into 320 kilometers an hour and he crashed fatally into the wall. And he was knocked unconscious and he died at the Maggiore Hospital in Bologna from Italy. And Ayrton Senna got his 65th pole position. During the race, when the green lights went off, J.J. Leto and Pedro Lamy crashed during the start. The safety car went in the track, and Ayrton had a good shot of leading. And, however, when the safety car went back to the pits, Senna led Schumacher back to the green flag, which they were on lap 6 during the restart. Then on lap 7, Senna's car left the road into the Tamburello corner, and Ayrton crashed fatally in the wall, which hit his helmet. And he was knocked unconscious when his head began to move a little bit and stopped. He was extricated from the car, and he was pronounced dead at the hospital with head injuries. And everybody in Brazil, including Ron Dennis, Ayrton's family, his sister Viviane Senna, Ellen Prost, and Frank Williams, came to his funeral. And they were all shocked about his death. Ayrton did not have a broken bone in his body. He did not have any bruising. And that was the reason how he passed away in 1994. So that was the DVD that I got last week at the library from Getty Square. And I'm going to watch it again for the final time before I return it to the library tomorrow. And that's about it.